ye shall see that way. But the Lord will put our words in their
I
mouth.
have a precept here for that, right?
Yeah,
The one is Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 23. O Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself.
I know that the way of man is what?
It's not in himself.
It's not in himself. So we can depend on we to save we. But if it's we, if you depend on you to save you, brother, you dead long time.
Can't.
Long time.
Long time.
Can't. And we not just on this path because we want to be on this path. It's because the Lord have us on this path. Right? And it is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. We not in control here. It's not our movie.
As we saying considering on Yahushai path, you're on Yahushai path going back to his side. This is the book of Psalm chapter 118, chapter verse 6.
So like before you read, young brothers like
Yeah, them taking note.
you take all the take note, take the scripture down and share. If they want to take it on the phone, share the scriptures, so they add the scriptures lock.
Yeah, this is the book of Psalm chapter 118, verse 6. It says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is on my side.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is what?
Is on my side. I will not fear.
I will not what?
I will not fear.
You know, scripture come to my mind too. And which means Lord, I just do it. In the spirit can, you know, you will come to my mind too. With Elisha the servant now, boy.
Sister, you're talking about that.
The one next precept is that paraphrasing right now, right? The scriptures say that look at these are old. Whatever Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh same in Sirach too.
Yahweh that and he had Yahweh fail any man that ever put the trust in him. And he never put the trust. That's why he said look at these are generation are old. Look at Job, look at Daniel and them in the fire, look at that way. Let me read this.
Finish it. Read them up. It say Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is on my side. I will not fear. What can a man do unto me?
What can I what?
What can a man do unto
That's
me?
why he shall pray and say, hey Lord, drop these scales on this man eyes that he will see with more for other eyes.
And the way you say that is spiritual. And that is that because to see the spiritual realm is power. We mark into we will say last night. That is power.
That
To
is
see
power.
the
That is
spiritual
spiritual
realm.
power.
That is spiritual power to tap in that kind of message to see it. Because all we see there is physical realm.
And they're actually going into when the scriptures say you fear them that could just slay the body. You understand? But fear them that could kill the body and the soul. So when you see all these things, coming back to the point that we were talking about, when you see all these things happening to you and all these things, you think carnal and the thing why do? You understand? Because if you read Job, you see that
first line they say,
you understand? Why
I
do?
do something, why do I?
No, but
I don't know why.
this is for brothers in the truth. You understand?
You know these
We already put trust in the Lord, so we have to be focused now.
So scripture say to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. You know?
You finish it?
Go ahead.
Right,
Because we need to know something.
verse 4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient.
Take cheerfully and be patient.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Yeah, you know when they bring when they come down in Jacob's trouble, you know, they come down to the lowest of the low, you know, you might run, you have a place to sleep, you know, a place to rest your head, you might eat for a couple of days, wherever you're still in the same clothes or whatnot, but still be cheerful. You know what I mean? Still be cheerful because why? Why are you being cheerful? You're still in the truth, you're still holding on, you're still keeping that faith, you're still pushing.
And the next thing, the reason why you had to be cheerful is because the Lord telling us this was wheels going
yeah, everything that is written for what? For our Lord, right? Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the furnace, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of our
because how it is get gold to get in that shiny state.
Fire.
You know? Yeah, you must pass it through the fire, but to take out all the impurities and whatnot. You know? So we going through that tribulation, as I say, you know, brothers, they might see the family being put to them before their eyes, all these things, because I just bring out the worst of the worst, because the worst of the worst is coming. The worst of the worst is like, for instance, today, I have a cousin, he have about 7 children and he have one on the way. right? And he not in the truth, and what we said he's a police officer, right? And my family them there home there and they're talking about who are to get children and this and that and that. Why I don't have no children and I supposed to bring children because a couple of the old heads done pass and all now, but and we need to replenish the family and what. I tell them I say I don't want no children. I don't want no children. So that, yeah, I say I don't want no children. That isn't we talk about daughters of Zion, don't weep for me but weep for yourselves and right, I'm afraid children. Because they don't understand what's coming.
Most of the people who make insurance these days, right, them is wicked people and because that this girl to make her child is just it had plenty times when she get pregnant, but the child end up thing in her way and up dying. But this time the child born right closer to the end time. And this next girl I didn't know, right? I want to come on names, right? But she make her a child too. Right? Who I never thought when I make her child because she really if you know the people she'll go with now. Right? But she's a type of girl who feel like, you know, she could lash man and thing and she like to control man, basically. Right? And she end up coming and make a child or whatever, right?
She doesn't give a wicked woman a wicked man as well.
And the funny thing about it is that my wife now, right, she can't make children. Right? And well, she started crying for that whatever, right? Because she wanted a child. Right? But at the same time, yeah, I kind of was hurt, but at the same time, I was glad too because I didn't really want to know children these times too.
So like, yeah,
because
you know
I
that,
see that failure.
yeah, see like, you know, the scripture that say, be barren in this time will be called blessed.
So I look,
so you making joke.
I look 21.
The Bible say, want to the paps that give something this time.
Because I tell you, I say, yeah,
and
you guys have a child, but in the long run, when you get a child, we're going to go on, we're going to post and you see that child chop up in front of you, and then you don't want to use that as a thing. We don't want to take chip.
They look 22, 23 select here, and 28, right? I'll start at 27. And there followed him a great company of people and of women, which also bewailed and lamented him. Verse 28, but Yahushua turning unto them said, daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. For behold, the days are coming in which you shall say, blessed are the barren, and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never give suck. You understand? So when I told them, I told them, oh, it is good. I don't want new child right now in this time and yet.
And so that, yeah, and I want to let you know that when Yahushua said that he lamented against Jerusalem and told them that, you know, how dreadful this thing, you know. You know, when back in the script, they say in Ramah, there was that cry. That same cry coming back in this time again.
Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, I don't want no children in this time, you know, because I don't want for my children to be used as leverage now to get to me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know, same thing about the God, you don't like give me no children. my brother, no, I'm telling you, my brother and them, they have children, they have wives, they have children, everybody has children, brother. And I think, you know, I said, look, my never have children, not knowing that you don't have a purpose for me now. But it was just preaching of the gospel. Because none of them are preaching the gospel.
But as I brother got children, I want to say one thing concerning the scripture. What hit me man in the middle of my head is Ezekiel 14, Ezekiel 14, 18. When I say through these three men, Noah, Job, and Daniel was in it, they get delivered from it. And they're the sons and their daughter. So as men having children and stuff, we just have to focus on it because concerning like our eyes put in my mind, I finishing my mission, it's finishing their mission.
Correct.
So when they even though if they get put it in front of my eye, I said I'm gonna talk to my daughters and let them know, hey, I gotta die for Hashim and them don't have the spirit of that because them will be talking about, hey, Hashim. Even the youngest ones we get in dreams, she was in her shop with the house and telling me you have one crown with 12 stones and telling me all of you was in it. All these things have been confidence and we push me more in the truth.
Yeah.
So when that time comes, the Yabashi Michelle will be done. And that was always tell my wife, you see me, I say, you have to pay yourself for the worst.
But you know, it's
there's 2 minutes there. Just to give you another assurance by the scripture. The scripture says, but we will not all die in it.
Yeah, no, Mark 9
right, good. So it's not just that some of us, let me be honest, no, it's a reality of the faith. Some of us will have to give you life for the gospel. I have no problem with that.
I have no problem with that.
But some of us will endure to the end and see the
Yeah.
church. And that's just how the Lord set it.
It's like that's what sure.
The accent we had to say, I'm happy
What your brother was saying there too is true. But you run in children like my son, he sees certain vision like angels come down, you fly down from the moon and I saw and hug him and into and then I see it fly back up. And that's what I'm saying. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, so all praises to our
supposed to be getting dreams and
yeah,
visions.
we been hopeful that our children too is among the elect too, you know, and train them up in the way which they're supposed to go. Right?
No, the elect is the elect really consists of man, woman, and child. It has the elect men, who is the 144,000, and it has the elect which consists of both man, woman, and child. You understand? The 144,000 elect, which is the men of the Lord, and then it have the 1 2. You understand? Everybody understand what I'm saying?
And even so, the work that we do and diligence that we have and discipline that we keep into is to save not only ourselves but to save our families too. You understand? Those who will come back. And the Lord say, He take 2 from our family, one from the city.
Look, you saying this, and you make me smile in the spirit because when you say that, what the Bible say, and who was saying, the Bible say, 8 righteous souls were saved, Noah and his family, and their sons and their wife, they were saved. You understand what I'm saying?
And that was the first elect.
Yeah.
That was the first elect, was it? But the first it came by water, now this one will come by fire.
So yesterday, when the medical institute where I work, right? The medical institute where I work, among some guy, and we was having the same conversation and one. That's like him and previous others from before, where we have conversations and because they have family, you know, and I will give them the information to go to and what have you considered the truth and whatnot. And what I go tell them is, here it is going on. The ball in your court now. If you understand what I'm showing you, the ball in your court now. Right? And if you really care about your youngins, right, you will take in the truth and take the truth to heart and repent and what have you, because I can care less what you do if you don't want the truth or if you want it or if you don't want it. Because you are the one because you are your family. It's you and your family going and face that brunt. Right? So it just goes to back with
all I can tell everybody that's Yapa. That is the spirit, that is
a quick one, right? Let's see now.
Let me get some precept reading.
Let's first Timothy chapter 4 and verse 13, going back to us being diligent too, right? Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, right? And that going into rebuke as well too, you know, in brother, but to do softly, brother to sin, right? To doctrine, right? So keeping the proper doctrine that you shall deliver unto us, right? Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy.
Which means when you say neglect not the gift, all you have to do is be diligent in this thing.
That's that gift for you guys understanding this. When you read in Hebrews 5, he say he take, I will bring all this precept, he say he take men from among, 5:1, he take men from among men, and then ordain them 4 men. So he take you while you was doing whatever you was doing any work, he take you, now is your time, you listen, study this word, go and preach, he ordain you 4 men, and then after I go down to say that you may be able to give what other men give to now. Right, so by you learning this word and
that was the precept going on too,
right?
That was the precept going right, the same way my brother said that. Yeah, given thee by prophecy with the laying on of hands of the presbytery, right? Meditate upon these things, right? give thyself wholly to them. Right? So he's saying, you know, my brother was saying here, I was saying just now, because it can't be half and half. You understand? Yeah, you hold the other be full in this thing. Yeah? Right? That thy profiting may appear to all. Right? Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. Right? For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee, and that go into even your children, everybody you are around here, you know. So, some of your friends, whoever the Lord ordained to this truth. You know.
And Salakia, that even go back to Salakia, that's one thing I say. That won't go back into certain sisters who single and you teaching them the truth, but them cleaving on to you, but just because you are your wife and you don't know that well, you ain't watching anything that way, you ain't gonna cleave on them. Because you don't know it's gonna be confusion. So you just have them there and them just taking heed. And at the time come they could be they could get saved through you, how you teaching them you and them change their ways of eat and they're following laws, putting on dress and covering their head and all this stuff.
According to the scripture, if the Lord put it in your lot, it dies your lot, but he can't change your lot.
So let's go back to what Kaya was saying, you know, that his wife not able to be a chair. But you know, he said he was hurt, but you know, it's a small thing, right? So this is Sirach 16 verse 1. He said, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Right? He said, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Except the fear of the Lord. So,
he said, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Except the fear of the Lord. So what that means, you're supposed to teach them the fear of the Lord. You understand? Because a lot of these people, they're making, again, my cousin, he had 8 children, and he had one on the way, but you're going to make it 9. But the thing is, does he teach them the fear of the Lord? No.
Because he had no fear.
Because he had no fear of the Lord. Look at simple example.
Look at this one here. This is when you see what he's talking about? And how he managed to get that spirit on him. The mother hen never teach the chicks nothing. So he just as crazy and the Bible say and you can't give a woman to go and start a song.
If you do your shalom may concern, you're bringing for teaching it your children the ways to grow up as fearing the Lord. And because in my house, like I had a program, let me could say, when they get up you eat, and that doesn't show you how Esau have things set for these children. As they wake up, is another tablet or the TV, and I had to share licks. I had to, sometimes I had to share some licks. Because for me is get up, eat, brush your teeth, and say a prayer one time. I say don't be one time say a prayer.
And the funny thing about it, right, because when we were growing up, right, we going to school. You ain't have no phone now, you have a little meter and all you could do is call and thing. Nowadays, them have tablet phone. I didn't have phone when I was 4, you know. When I get my first little flip phone.
He said, trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000. Right?
For one that is just as what?
Better than 1,000.
No, all you're talking that in the physical sense, which is true. But in the spiritual sense, that you know that type in Israel, or that type in, I had the light in ungodly children. All my children out there, 2/3 of them ungodly. And the elect is that one that is righteous now.
I know that's before you finish that, I don't want to slip my head. And who that go back to? Isaac. Because what the scripture say concerning Abraham had many children. But through Isaac, so Isaac was the one righteous.
The righteous seed.
Right, so I just finishing it up, right? He said, and better, they be pointed, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. You understand? So, Sirach 16.
Sirach 16 or what?
1 to 3.
Right.
I'll go down to verse 4, last verse, right? He said, for by one that had understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kingdom of the wicked shall speedily become desolate.
And that go back to Abraham, and the same thing we were saying, remember, all the foundations come from Adam too. But through the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that is where the Lord establishes promise.
No, even with this precept, right? The reason why I bring this is because we have elders and we have bigger brothers, that have children, and they children don't walk after the manner that they're supposed to, right? So, your wife might be able to bring forth that child, it might hurt you because you want to see it to replenish the earth.
But I don't think I was trying to get hurt now, but it's the end.
Yeah, the end right now.
You understand? But it's better to die childless than to bring forth a
time you so see that now the harvest time.
And also that now on this time here, when a baby is born, don't take it that baby is so-called cure. They will go all too.
Not only that too, not only that, the cost of living to take care of a child now. It's very expensive,
Can.
That cost of living. To buy pampers, to buy milk, that you hold for the month,
Salakia, look, just today I hear well, it has some Spanish working with my brother, it's happening in Spanish on Miami. So one was saying like 39 Spanish trying to come across Trinidad, drown, and find the body parts in the Gulf, drifting all around, and that is how people little children and all these things. So if you feel the cost of living, now you got Trinidad and get yet to.
Because that prophecy, before you bring that prophecy in the Bible, prophecy that has scripture in the Bible that say, the famine was so dread on the land that doves dung was sell for.
Yeah, that is
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Kings. And first or second Kings.
Yeah, one of the two, but that is just how
7 and 26.
They can get worse than that.
But the scripture says the Bible says, listen again, the Bible says this tribulation the world has never experienced in it. From since the creation of time, Let me get one or two pieces and kind of write it up.
Someone call us from Jeremiah 15 and 11 to all that.
Let's see,
They can bring it out, considering the men of the Lord at that time.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 11. The Lord said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant.
What did the Lord say?
Verily it shall be well with thy remnant.
And the Lord said it will be well with the remnant, which represents the elect word.
Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in
so, you see, and why? It's because those of them that watching the prophet, even though they envy you and they hate you, because the prophecy is what you're saying coming to pass, they will end up getting a spirit to treat you right, because they say, but what we could do with all this man? Because who we could turn to? On the outside, there is no answer on the outside, so we got to turn to the men and the Lord.
Even your family, in your house, considering your household, they're gonna turn from pointing a finger at you or put you up on all these things to serving you, because when they actually see, like what I'm saying, they actually see prophecies coming to pass, they're gonna be thinking they're gonna get saved through you, and they're gonna be begging you for you all that time.
And I will scripture say, my servant shall eat and he shall be hungry.
I want to see something. You see what you're saying there? I understand what you're saying, but here what it is going on, as I just tell some brothers, not all the when they see that time come and they see them coming to you, the ones who maybe was trying, maybe they didn't take it to heed, but they still might try. Them is the ones, alright, you can still try and give a helping hand. You see the ones who was playing out, scoffing, playing out being wicked, do not help them, do not seek for them, do not do nothing for them, because anytime you try it is because you looking to see it getting in the way of your Bashim, you exercise judgment upon what you bringing upon them, brother man. Because if you take, for instance, one be a counter jump and Ahab, right? The Mosai deal with Jehoshaphat for
stepping in, we had
for going on and helping Ahab to go to war. The Mosai say, but I think it's in Chronicles. I gotta look back for that scripture. Were you going on help Ahab for that wicked individual? That's roughly part. That's, you know. So, and that's how I say, you know. But then at the same time too, that some of them you have to literally watch them dying in front of your face and laugh at them.
What his scripture is saying, and laugh at the color, you know, the face come with this.
And how would he not laugh? It's through the prophet.
And
locating the spirit.
In Psalm 110, it says that people shall be living in that name. And it says you see that things that be cramping down and things where you were speaking to them about, and they really see as now you might talk to some people and you know you're breaking down the scripture and you say, yeah, but you know it's really happening, it's really happening.
You have something to watch me. We don't want to bring out about too much scripture that we
right. And some concern, you know, ask the boat was coming across and he said, this was Game 1:5 and 80. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. So shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? So the judgment is to come, they cannot flee from it.
Yeah, that is the spirit, because when my brother talk about that, you see, the first thing he said about is we need a real woman. So I started to put that same scripture where you call it. The same scripture say all of them die like a judgment of the Lord. I say all of it's like that, I say I say each one have to come in. I see the same train and sinking. There's no train out of the island that you see good and get the go and go up.
Back to what Jonah tried to flee from the Lord, from the Lord's will.
You have something? You have something?
Matthew 21:21. Right, I was saying, right? For then shall it be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. Right? No, nor ever shall be. Right? And except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
But if the elect will be saved, if they are shortened, will be everything going.
This is why, because when you were small, you know, the day used to take a long to pass, but this is why time is speeding up, because the elect saved, right? And to say what, there shall be no tribulation, not since the beginning, right? Because, hey, just watch me. For this earth to be destroyed by fire, it was something else, but no, I mean, by water it was something, but to be destroyed by fire. You understand? Watch me, hey.
I always go back to say when you burn like a burn on grass, flat down to you, because I grew up in the back of my house was a cane field. I grew up in the back of Carolina. So when they used to burn the cane and cut it down, and this young one springing out, and they see color that green, that flourishing green, purify. So it's like wow, everybody like, and just you know they'll go from a certain stage, and you know, and they see them going up.
Anyway, farmers know that anyway that they go and plant, they have to burn the soil, burn whatever bush coming up, and
You don't know about and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect sake, those days shall be shortened.
Those days shall be shortened. Bring on the t-shirt. I'll read bad. Ezekiel, no, we exactly, let's go back there. Yeah.
Right, so there's the scripture I was talking about, right? There's the scripture I was talking about. They 2 Corinthians 19, start from 1. And Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, returned to his house in peace to Jerusalem. Right. And Jehu, the son of Hanani, Hanani.
Yeah, like how it was.
Hanani,
the seer, right, went out to meet him and said to King Jehoshaphat, shouldest thou help the ungodly and love them that hate the Lord?
And actually, not Hananiah, it's Hananiah. That is
yeah, Hananiah, right?
Yeah, not Hananiah.
Right? Shouldest thou help the ungodly and love them that hate the Lord? Therefore is wrath upon thee from thee. Right? Therefore is wrath upon thee from before the Lord. Right? So, as you were saying, in that time, you want to leave out your family and bond, but you can be a sister, you can be your little brother, your older mother.
The scripture talk about it, say, if you hate not your father, mother, it brings down the hallelujah.
You want to know what's in that scripture about? Yeah, this is the end scripture.
That's why I never begin to look at it. This is Luke 14, verse 26. He says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, yea, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Right? When you go down to when you go down to verse 33, it says, so likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he had, he cannot be my disciple.
That's right.
So in other words, what you say? Give up this world. Is it like it's what you tell you?
Everything in you, you gotta give up.
He says sell what you have and follow me. He couldn't do it. See? Because if you love it, then you can't love the world and love the Lord. Because why you have this
this is concerning, we're going back into the going back into the word we was preaching about earlier on, concerning in this truth, concerning we watching much I think we become the darkness and we can become into this marvelous light, giving we that pure water to drink. You understand? And refreshing our mind through the Spirit. This is the book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 4. It says there is one body, one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism.
I'm start off with baptism. I say I have a baptism, and that baptism, the only baptism is by the Holy Spirit, by the fire. Everybody understand this thing? Bring the scripture, the last scripture here.
This is Romans 8 and verse 38. Right? For I am persuaded.
For I am what?
Persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, right? Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature should be